Yes, hello. How are you all doing, my beautiful people? Yes, thank you for your support. I really appreciate your support and everything. Yeah, so I've been off for some time. Yeah, but I'm back now. Yeah, so there is this question that people have been always telling me. How they want to know, how do we get to marry an actually woman? How do we get to marry an actual woman? So I want to give you some of the hints. I'm not going to tell you everything though today. Yeah, so if I'm just going to give you the hint so you can know what what it is going to be like when you come to marry from this side. So these are some of the things you need to know. Number one, long ago, first of all, long ago, uh, dating in actually was like your parents were the ones your parents were the ones supposed to get for you someone to marry. Like your parents would get for you a woman to marry as a man, because the parents want to make sure she is very hardworking. Want to make sure. So before even you get married, before you marry any woman from Acholi, uh, your 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 mother, there's that test. Your mother has to, your now let me put like it's me. So my in-law, my in-law, Waluani Mar, we call it Mar. My mother-in-law, yes, my mother-in-law I have to first go at my mother-in-law's place, stay there for some time, for her to know how really how very good I am, hardworking. If I know how to grind on the grinding stone, if I know how to pound using the how do they call it in English? The English is beginning to disappear. English is beginning to disappoint me on my phone. So yes, they call it what? Best what? I'm going to remember it and I tell you English word, but for me we call it pan. I like pan, keep pan. So you have to first go at your mother's place. You learn those things. Eh? So if you're a woman and you're if you're a woman and you're going to be married by an actual, you get ready for that. They will bring you here, whether you're white, whether you're what. You first come at your mother-in-law's place. You have to do all those things. Carry water on your head, cook those actually dishes like koro, malakwang. You have to cook all those dishes, and those dishes need a lot of time. Dekngo, hey, and dekngo is one of the tests. They can see this person knows how to cook dekngo. It means this person is a real choli. Now from there, if the man has already agreed that he wants to marry you, like the man wants to marry me, first of all you have to bring the man to your place, for introduction, to just introduce to the family and to get assessment. Actually assessment is like a list for is a very long list, my friend. That list is long. Ugandans we are marrying from, because our list, we are very expensive in Uganda when it comes to marrying a natural woman, because first of all we are very hardworking, and if you marry us you shall not regret your money and assessment. So yes, we're naturally one of the most hardworking women in Uganda. So now when you have to come and get assessment from the family of the. So when you come to get assessment, you will not see the girl, but they're going to call the girl to first confirm. Do you know this man? The good man says she doesn't know this man. Talk. They chase you away because your bride does not know you. They have to chase you away. Then the second thing is you're going to get those uncles, those serious uncles. Yeah. They bring those uncles, those serious ones from the village, very deep. They're the ones who will come and give the assessment. When you enter that room, you only see serious faces. There's nothing like smiling. They don't smile anyhow in that room. And the respect you're supposed to give you as a that one thing. If you hear what they respect, we respect our in-laws so much. Like you, a man who is coming to marry from Acholi land, should make sure you respect your in-law. You cannot come and hug my mother if you're coming to marry me. That thing even touching her hand. You just greet from afar. You should know this thing of coming like Western, like where you just come and hug your mother-in-law. Whoa, that does not exist here, my friend. You cannot hug your mother-in-law. That is something that is so weird. You just see her from afar. You cannot even share a room with your mother-in-law. You cannot share a room. Eating or while doing anything, you cannot share a room. It's a very big abomination. It is act of respect. Here we respect that boundary so much. So don't, if you're coming to marry someone, me or any other girl from Acholi, you have to know that don't come and just hug a mother-in-law or any person like that. Any woman on the side of the on the side of the girl. Could be mother-in-law, could be your aunties. Take note of that. You don't just come and hug anyone here. So you have to just respect, and you enter that room. There's nothing like looking but around, eh? You come and pick your assessment and you leave. Of course, here there's a tradition. They make sure the visitors are well fed. They feed visitors with food. Oh. They feed visitors with food. And normally, getting the assessment, you don't need a lot of people. You can just come with your friends. You can come with your friend, your brother, or something. Just you don't come very many. But now, when you're coming for the payments, when you're coming to pay you're coming to pay the dowry. You're not coming for the interval wedding. Do okay, can go? Bữa nay biết quay con hai canh con biết cái quay chai. She's from school. Okay, yela mapache kwa ngin man akelo gimon tika cha. Can do me we inclusive man. Yeah, so sorry for the interruption. She's from school and I've been away, just came back, so she's happy she came to welcome me. Yes, so that is it. Now when you are coming to you're coming on the real day to wed, that real introduction at home, the real traditional wedding. This is the list. Is very long. This I'll need to make another video, but let me try and first tell you what you need, what you will get in the assessment. Before I tell you what happens on that day exactly, I will tell you exactly what happens on that day in the next video. So let me tell you what you need to come. Apart from the dowry, you need the dowry. You're going to need that. They're going to ask for some amount of money. They're going to ask for some, but that amount of money is not a must that you have to pay everything. You can come and pay part of it. You can come and pay part of it, and the rest you pay later. You are allowed to bargain. Hey, you're allowed to bargain. You can bargain because the amount you are going to pay is going to depend on your bargaining power, because they're going to make sure they bring people with very good bargaining power from the other side, from my family side. Then also you, when you're coming to if you think you have to also come with a very good bargaining power. But no, some people these days have money, just pay. But also the bargaining part of it is part of the tradition, so you have to bargain on some amounts. Then if that amount is agreed on, can you donate it? Then now you can go ahead with the wedding. So this is the list. Let me first give you short of some of the things in the list. In some others I'll come with it in part 2. So some of the things you need in the list. The first one, they need a lamp. These days, because of the modernization, somehow now some people now bring solar panels, solar lamps, something like that. But those days they needed this artificial lamp. Then they need gomasi. Gomasi is like our traditional wear. Gomasi pamaro. Gomasi for the mother-in-law. Because a mass. Gomasi pamaro. Then goats, diel pawego. Then that diel pawego is goats for the father-in-law. Yes. Then my video is going to run out so fast. Then I'll go to the next, and I'll make another part 2. If it runs out, we continue with the part 2. Diel pamaro, gomsi pamaro. Then they need soap. The list of those small things. The list of those small things. Cows, of course, cows are needed. Goats are needed. Those are automatic that you need to carry. The number of cows and goats you're bringing to the family side depends on what you and the family have agreed on. They tell you we want 300 cows, yes, you have to bring 300 cows. If you tell you want 100 cows, if you tell you want 1 cow, yes, you have to bring the 1 cow and the amount. So every family depends. It depends from one person to another. Yes. So you don't just say, I'm coming, I want to come and marry. Yeah. So let me part two. Let me give you part two other things. Yes, watch out. Part two will drop down immediately.